doors of Sioux Trail, and also comes back as a teacher. So at this time, I would like to introduce, to those who don't know him very well, Mr. Mark Kleven.
So not only do I know what it's like to be a kid, I know what it's like to be a kid at Sioux Trail. Now, things have changed since I was a student, but I want to talk today about my experiences and how they might be similar to yours. One thing that kids ask me when they find out that I went here is whether or not any of my teachers are still here. The answer is yes, they are. My kindergarten teacher, Mrs. Vizina, she's here today. And many of you have been lucky, as you can see in the many of you have been lucky enough to have her as a sub the past few years. Mrs. Brown, my first grade teacher, is also here. But you probably know her better as Pierre Sachet, Dr. Seuss, or Johnny Appleseed. My second grade teacher is Napa. She still volunteers sometimes in the Sioux Trail Elementary. And my sixth grade teacher, Ms. Johnson, when she retired, she actually came back and worked in our lunchroom for a few years. Now, it's true that the teachers I have since retired, but the teachers that remain still carry out several of their traditions, and I want to talk to you about them. Raise your hand if you know what stone soup is. A lot of hands I see. I don't know if we have some of our fellow classmates who can share about stone soup. But you should know that that's something that was happening even before I was a student here. As I mentioned earlier, I am a third grade teacher, but 24 years ago I was a third grade student in Miss Conley's class. And I still remember how excited I was when we got to sell popcorn at the carnival. In my first year teaching here in third grade, Miss Hatch and Mrs. Tyson, they were still carrying on that tradition, and we still carry that tradition on today. One of my favorite activities growing up was going to the computer lab. I learned how to type there, it's pretty important. But I also, truthfully, my favorite thing, Number Munchers, Oregon Trail, my two favorite games. Now, I don't know, maybe they have that game for the iPad, but we have two computer labs now. When I was here, we had one. And you get icons in the classroom that you can use sometimes. We don't have those when I was a kid. Now, I'm sure a lot of you know Mr. Kamratman's favorite time of year, Science and Learning Fair. He's probably tried to even convince you that it was all his idea. The truth is, we had the Science and Learning Fair when I was your age too. In fact, I think I still have my Learning Fair project at home about the Nile River that I spent countless hours researching about. One of my favorite memories of Sioux Trail is running for and being elected by the 4th, 5th, and 6th graders to be student council president. Now, I'd like to think I won on merit, but the truth is I have a sister in Mrs. O'Trembl's 4th grade class, and I think it gave me a little bit of an advantage. I also made a few promises that I knew I could deliver on. Not so unlike some politicians today. The spelling bee is another vivid memory I have. I remember that I was the first person to go. I was so incredibly nervous. But after a few rounds, I started gaining my confidence, and I did pretty well. But there was that one word that tripped me up. Reliable. R-E-L-I-A-B-L-E. Reliable. I'll never forget how to spell it. Like many 5th and 6th grade students, I was in band, and I played the trombone. But instead of me telling you about it, why don't I show you? In 6th grade, we got to do a lot of the same fun activities that 6th graders enjoy today. I was a patrol, and that means not only do I know that Galtier Drive is probably the last place you want to be when it's freezing, I also know that it's worth it when you get to go to Valley Fair at the end of the year. I remember the bittersweet feeling that I had that last day of Sioux Trail, because at the time I didn't want to be back. We went to Camp Snoopy at Mall of America. I think it's League U now. And I remember spending the day with my friends trying to go on as many rides as possible with my unlimited rides bracelet. I also remember coming back and trying to get autographs from all of my friends and making plans to see them during summer vacation. I want to end by showing a picture that I was fortunate to have taken a few years ago. It's a picture of me with all of my classroom teachers in my kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade teacher. These are the teachers who challenged me, who inspired me, and who helped shape me into the person I am.